Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reviewing some stuff that I posted in a haul recently. So I usually try to go back and do like a recap of the things that I've hauled instead of just telling you that I got them and then never talking about them again. So I'm going to show you some stuff from Lime Crime and Melt Cosmetics today. So in this video that I originally did, I also had some stuff from Meow Meow Tweet, but I actually did a whole video about everything that I have from Meow Meow Tweet, so I'll link that below if you want to check that out. There's one like absolute fail that I'll talk about probably at the end, but let's go ahead and get into the lipsticks. So I have the Melt Cosmetics ones. I got 3, and I showed in that video, I went back and rewatched this, I remembered what I had in this, and they sent this like ginormous box for like 3 lipsticks. It's like, seriously. So if you see me waving anything around that has these little stickers on it, I put stickers on my products, especially lip products, that way I know how old they are. So like all of these say 520 because I got them in May 2020, and that way I kind of know how old they are. So some of these products that I've had since like 2018, I want to kind of like cycle out and make sure I get use out of them before they start going bad. So that way in 2022, I guess, if I haven't used these up already or if I haven't gotten rid of them, then I know that I should, you know, try to do something with them. But anyways, so the first one I'll talk about is the Liquid Set lipstick. And I did say this in the video as well, but they print the manufacture date on these. They didn't put it on this Tomboy one, but they did put it on the other 2. I thought that was interesting because how are you going to know if you buy a lipstick how long it's been sitting in the warehouse, you know? But some brands put like a batch code, which you have to kind of decipher. There's a couple websites that you can plug them in, but they're not always accurate, and they haven't really updated the lists in a while. But so the first one anyways is this Liquid Set lipstick in the shade of Fawn. So I have worn this in videos recently, and it has this interestingly shaped applicator. I just touched my hand with that, cool. And these smell like vanilla frosting, but I really like this shade. I swatched them in that video, but I guess I'll do it again so you can see. This is kind of like a cool toned brown. And I don't have anything quite like this in my collection. The closest is probably this other one that I want to talk about, but not exactly. So I do like the formula of this. I'm like a huge fan of any kind of liquid lipstick. Like I haven't found many that I don't like. So there's actually only one that I remember not liking at all was the Wet n Wild ones, which Wet n Wild's not cruelty free anymore, but their liquid lipsticks were like almost like painting your lips with nail polish. It was so bad. So but this one is decent. I wouldn't say it's like super comfortable if you're not used to wearing liquid lipsticks, so I'll keep that in mind. Like it's going to dry down and it could get dry, you know, but I don't have a problem with that. So if you're into liquid lipsticks, you'd probably like these. And we'll try some more of that because I actually like their liquid lipstick formula better than these other 2, the Bullet matte lipsticks. This next one that I said was kind of similar to that is Tomboy. I started to wear this today, but I didn't think it would go. Actually, no, this is not similar at all. What am I talking about? But this color is, I started to wear it today. I put a little bit on. I was like, nah. But this looks like the color of cement, which I think is pretty cool. You just have to have like a certain kind of eye look, like a smoky eye or something, not warm toned, to pull that off. But I like this shade. It is kind of, it's not as long wearing as a liquid lipstick, of course, but it's longer wearing than like a super creamy one. And I feel like this one looks better than this other one that I have from them. So the next one is the one in Nude. And as soon as I saw this was on sale, because I got all these things when they were on sale a while back, like at the start of quarantine, and companies were all like, oh crap, we're losing money, let's make a sale, you know. So I've always wanted this, and I finally decided to get it, and I was kind of disappointed. So this, it looks really like a really pretty color in the tube and like in a swatch. However, because kind of a more, it almost pulls like coral-ish on me, but it's definitely like just a pink nude. This is super, like the formula is so thin, it like settles into my lip line, which I don't even feel like I have exaggerated lip lines, but it's just not good. So I broke my rule from my my Project Pan, because I am like doing a one in one out, and I'm not really technically allowed to buy lip products. However, I found a lip liner from Milani that was on sale on Ulta, and I picked up some more stuff from Ulta anyways, so I ordered a lip liner, so hopefully that might help me use this a little bit better. I try mixing it over different colors as well, just to kind of get some use out of it, because like I said, I like the color, but just on its own, it doesn't work. I don't know how everybody else, maybe, because this was a cult favorite, so how did everybody else use it? You know, I don't know. That was everything from Melt. So now on to Lime Crime. So I've never bought anything from Lime Crime except for this stuff, and I was actually pretty surprised, and I kind of want to try some more. So I did talk about in that video, there's just been a development since that video. So I had said that the former owner, former founder of, well, I guess your founder of a brand can't be a former, like, you know, but the person in charge who like founded it and everything, she apparently was still on the board at that time, and I did not know that. But now she has stepped down from the board, and they're opening that up to a person of color, which I think is amazing. It's a huge step in the right direction, I think, for them. Kind of the same deal with KVD, where they like kind of kicked her out and you know, started doing their own thing. I think that's awesome. We should support brands that are doing that. If you want to, you don't have to, you know. Like, I probably am not gonna run out and buy anything from KVD, but if you want to support them, go for it. So one thing that I got in there that I wore this once. Okay, this is a big step for me. So somebody posted on Twitter the other day that was like, you know, you're an adult when you used to like lip gloss and then hated lip gloss. And how did they say that? They were like, you're an adult when you go through phases of hating, you like lip gloss, hate lip gloss, matte lipstick only, and then now you're back to lip gloss. But I haven't quite reached the last stage of that. So I have this in case I want to use it. I might try it over that lip liner, because I saw somebody what do I watch? Jessica Braun, I think. She has Invisalign, and she said that kind of helps. Like, if she uses a lip liner and then a gloss over top, that helps to not get it on her Invisalign. So I'm thinking that maybe that might be a better option to avoid it like transferring, just because I don't like liquid, or I don't like gloss that would transfer and, you know, get everywhere. So even if I did use this, I probably wouldn't be able to give it a proper review, because this is the only lip gloss that I've owned in years. Like, I had this NYX Butter Gloss phase. I had like 10 shades of them, and it's been since those were like super popular that I've worn lip gloss, so I really don't know. And the next one, I got one of the Velveteens in the shade Cashmere. So I had wanted to try this one as well, and I love this color. So I think I want to swatch it here in a minute, because I just thought about this. This is kind of like similar to another shade that I really liked. There is Cashmere, and this is definitely right up my alley of kind of, this is on the more purpley side, which I like. Some of these mauve colors can be just pink. I'm going to swatch it next to this one, Dose of Colors Sleepless. I just now thought about these, and this Sleepless is one of my favorites. That's actually pretty similar. I don't know why I didn't notice this before, probably why I like it so much. But, can you see? This is Sleepless right here, and this is Cashmere. So Sleepless is a little bit less pink. Actually, no, now that it's starting to dry, they're pretty much dead on the same. I don't know for sure. I would have to like wear them back to back to see which one that I like the formula of better. I kind of want to say the Lime Crime formula is a little bit better. Like, I feel like the Dose of Colors one, but also maybe because this Dose of Colors one I got over 2 years ago, so it's getting a little bit dried out, and might be like, because liquid lipsticks, as they dry out and get old, they are thicker and a little bit stickier, just, you know, because they're like evaporated. Yeah, those are like spot on dupes. I did not realize that until just now. And then I found a new kind of liquid lipstick. So I actually hadn't heard of these until I looked on their website, and this one caught my eye from the model, like the swatches, you know, they have the pictures on, you know what I'm talking about. But this one is the Plushies, and this one is the shade Cola. I am wearing this one today. This is kind of like a thin sheer liquid lipstick, kind of similar. I have one of the ColourPop Ultra Blotted liquid lipsticks, and this is pretty similar. These are just a little bit thinner, I think, than the ColourPop ones. So I'm not going to swatch this one because I have it on. You can see what it looks like. But these just have like a soft color. They are a little bit more user-friendly, I think, than a bold liquid lipstick, and you can like layer them up, so you can put on a little bit just for a little bit of color, or you can put in like at least 2 layers. I maybe wouldn't go with 3 because it might be too much. But I have this one, the shade Cola, and then the shade Butterscotch. So I've worn Butterscotch quite a few times. And I would probably buy some more of these. They're on sale right now, I think, but I'm like, no, I'm not allowed to buy any more. And these are gonna look totally different also depending on what color, like what color your lips naturally are. I don't know why I couldn't say that sentence. It is on the red side right here, and then Butterscotch is a little bit more orangey. All right, then the last thing I want to talk about is kind of a fail. So I used to use Arctic Fox hair dye. Decided to take a break from them a little bit. I still have some left over, but I wanted a color that I didn't have to mix because I used to like just try to mix a bunch of different colors together and then I could never get the same shade twice and it was kind of annoying. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna find a color that I like and that I don't have to mix. So I found these looked really interesting from Lime Crime, the unicorn hair tints. So they have these in like a full color dye and then these are like the sheer tints. So it's basically just a more concentration of the base product, like the conditioner part, I guess, and less of the dye. And I've used this, I got 2 bottles of this. I used up the last one doing this last night and I'll put pictures up. So here's my hair before I did anything to it, like just how it used to be. And then here is the dye one time, and then here is the dye second time. And then it faded to like this green. I don't know if I got a picture of that or not, but it faded to like a green on these lighter parts here. You can still kind of see because I was running out once I got to this part of my hair. But I don't know why this color, this fade, how did you get green from this? I don't understand. This must have been brand new when I bought it because there weren't really any reviews. And I went back after I started using it and all the reviews said that it was terrible, that it turned their hair green and it was just a mess. And I was like, well, maybe that's because they didn't tone their hair, you know, because it mixed, like if there's a blue in here or something and it mixed with the yellow in their hair. But I had my hair toned, I toned it afterwards, it still turned green. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not going to use it anymore. But this is the color Sext. So I don't have the box here, but this is not the color that it showed on the thing. And I left it in, the first time I left it in for not even an hour, and then the second time I left it in for 2 hours, which is good, and then last night I left it in for like almost 3, and this is not even as vibrant as the last time I did it, so I really don't know what's going on. So I did order another color of this from Ulta with that other order, and I'm going to try that next and see if that's a little better. I have these again in my empties because I emptied them up, so if you wanted to try one of these, I would probably try a different color than this because this one just wasn't that good. But it took me, I would say 2/3 of a bottle did 1 application based on the math because I used it 3 times, I used 2 bottles 3 times, so 2/3 I guess, give or take. I saturated it too, like it was almost like globs on my hair. Like I don't think I could have put any more on if I wanted to. It's not really that conditioning either. Like I feel like the Arctic Fox hair dye is a little bit more conditioning than these. I also did find a better not leave-in conditioner, but a deep conditioner from Pacifica. So I'll share about that. I'm not sure when, maybe in a different like non-makeup stuff haul. So that was it for this video. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if that was interesting, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos I upload. I'm changing my upload schedule. I was doing every other day, but I'm going to change it to this week starting. I'm going to do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So basically every day but Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 4 days a week. So make sure to check back for new videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's at azkaland, same way it's spelled here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.